welcome to my pick a card channel, the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy, so pull up a chair and get cozy. We're going to have a little chat today. Welcome to my returning subscribers. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all of your beautiful, kind comments as well in the comment section. And a big welcome to all of my returning subscribers and any new subscribers as well. Be sure to drop your comments below for your chance to win a free tarot reading with me. Just drop your comment below, hit your notification bell so that I can notify you via the comment section if you are chosen the winner, and we'll get the ball rolling from there. If you're new to the channel today as well, we welcome you. Please consider joining our beautiful soul family here by subscribing to the channel and dropping your comment below as well for your chance to win. Now, for today's pick a card topic, we're looking at a person on your mind and how are they truly feeling about you, and are they going to tell you how they feel? How do they truly feel, and will they tell you eventually how they feel? We'll try to get a timeline on that as well. We do have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 with the Devil and the red stone. Pile number 2 with the 2 of Cups and the white stone. Pile number 3 with the Emperor and the green stone. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there could be messages waiting, and my timestamps are always listed below. I'm going to jump into pile number 1. How does the person on your mind feel, and are they ever going to tell you how they feel? Pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. You were drawn to the red stone and the Devil. This devil looks very devilish in this card. How does the person on your mind feel? And are they ever going to tell you how they feel? This could mean that they have a lot of fiery intentions towards you, pile 1. This could also be indicating maybe a chain of reaction, so to speak, of what will happen if they ever got a chance to express themselves to you. This is very physical sometimes as well. Could also relate to a mutual feeling of attraction that you do feel. Even the heart that you chose, it's red, but it's got all of these little cracks in it. So it's like something that's bursting at the seams, perhaps, that wants to be released in a situation. But let's take a look here. Pile number 1, how do they truly feel? Are they going to express how they truly feel? We're also going to be looking at that question as well. But how do they truly feel about pile number 1, please? We have the Page of Wands. I'm not surprised to start with the Page of Wands. Very curious. Somebody who's gathering information about you. Somebody who's very concerned about the heat that they feel. It makes them want to explore even deeper. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Green Woman, the beautiful Empress, along with the 3 of Wands, fulfillment. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 7 of Cups. Back of the deck we have the Archer with the 4 of Swords. Now this person, I have to say, pile 1, this person, you have struck them like out of the blue. It's like Cupid's arrow has struck them, and they are very, very smitten with you. They're very taken with you. It's almost to the point of intimidation. It's like they're a little bit worried about approaching you. You could be very much out of their league. They love your curves. They love the way that your body is shaped. Like we can't deny this 3 of Wands. We can't deny the Page of Wands. And this opportunity that they have with the Ace of Pentacles. Now, they're highlighting the foundation of life. And when I explored that further, Spirit just kept repeating it. Foundation of life. Where does life begin? Where does it begin? It begins with a curiosity in sexual matters. That's where it begins. So in this moment, that's where this connection has started for this person on your mind. There's setbacks because they feel a little bit out of your league, and they've been jealous associated with you as well. There's been a lot of jealousy that they've felt as well, which honestly, it's like the more maybe you ignore them, or the more that you are a mystery to them, because I feel like it's not that you're attempting to be cold. I just feel like you are, the way you carry yourself is with authority, and so they may interpret it as somebody who's not interested in them, but that's not the case in this situation. But they will internalize that. They are highlighting the work realm for some watching. This may not be resonating for every single person that this connection has started in the work realm, but this person just referenced the work realm and being distracted there We have the Four of Wands here, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. I can't deny that this feels like a very mutual physical attraction between the two of you. There could also be parallels in literally your foundations. You could both be on a similar vein in the work realms. You could both be kind of on the same level at work. You could both be on the same level within your family dynamics as well. Because there's no denying that this person wants you. There's no denying that they want you. They are not sure if you want them back. They're a little bit confused, and they're afraid of rejection. I feel like they hold back either out of a sense of loyalty or out of a sense of rejection, or potentially a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. Ten of Swords. But it's a little bit obsessive. I can't deny. It's a little bit obsessive. And again, the more that you retract your energy, or the more that you don't give away how you feel, the more obsessed they would become. But I just heard it is what it is. So they could sometimes feel that sense of helplessness when it comes to expressing themselves. Again, a lot of it could be just emotional confusion about what you're feeling. And the potential of being rejected is a very strong one. We have here the Four of Pentacles, at least to their expression or to their feelings. Here's the Four of Pentacles and the Moon. This person has a huge crush on you, one. They have a huge crush on you that I feel like they've kept suppressed for quite a few years, I want to say, for someone watching. And that may not resonate for everyone, but please remember I'm reading for the collective. But they do feel like they have been keeping this a secret for a while. And because they hold you to such a high degree or put you on such a pedestal, it's like you would be like a trophy wife or a trophy on their arm. Like, it's just, we can't deny the attraction, the physical beauty. They want more physical connection with you now. That's what they want. But I feel like they've been waiting. How do they truly feel for pile number one, please? You are so beautiful. What do you need me for? What a nice compliment that is. What do you want? Lots of emotional confusion, lots of fantasy surrounding this connection. And it is obviously a lot easier to fantasize than it is to make it real. It says here, you make my heart feel full. And this wanted to pop up in the reversal because they may not feel that all of the time. They may not feel abundant all of the time. I want to start a family with you. Ten of Pentacles, emphasis on mutual, maybe goals even when it comes to career, when it comes to family units. But there is something mutual about the opportunities, or maybe even something mutual about your desires. But they mentioned family, so please take that as it resonates to your situation. You make me want to do bad things, the devil, especially in relation to any type of commitment. So please take that as it resonates as well. Because we can't deny the physical attraction here. That is what started this foundation. Do I have enough strength to battle my ego on this one? They have been doing this, thinking before they act. Says, I don't want to lose you, but I feel like they don't want to lose in general. So that's what's been causing a lot of the delay in this situation. How do they truly feel about pile number one right this moment, please? Moonlight. They see potential, romance, travel, momentum. It says moonlight, and it's the full moon. Preparing for something, perhaps. And then we also have purification through water, emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. I'm just covering up the nudity because YouTube is very strict about that right now. Now this could be a good sign here about what could pop up in the future, whether or not they're going to express themselves. Back of deck says lost love, surrender, healing, and release. And I feel like that's what makes them, they feel like they're going to lose, or there's the potential to lose something if they want to gain something else in this situation or in this connection. How do they truly feel about pile number one, please? It says, wait, it's not yet time, but things are being woven. The issue is that I feel like they have been waiting for a while. with the intensity of that desire just increasing. We have portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, and wild card. And then we also have karmic relationships on the back. It says polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Now this message coming through may not be for everyone, so please take it to your situation if it resonates. Again, they keep bringing me back to the mutual attachment or some type of mutual obstacle. It could be in our foundations, that could be part of the hurdles amidst some of the doorways or the opportunities. But now it's like we're waging against the opportunities or the choices that we have in the future about, should I take the risk? Should I take a shot and really enter into this new phase of my life? Karmic relationships may need to be adjusted on this one as well. Let's get a few more message cards, please, for pile number 1. What are their current thoughts and feelings towards pile 1 in this moment? The person on their mind. Friends with benefits coming through. Very physical connection. They've had these fantasies. I've made a lot of mistakes in this connection. I'm stuck in a karmic cycle with you. But I do feel ready for a fresh start. The attraction is undeniable, at least to this person. You'd have to weigh against your true feelings to see if that's mutual to you. I have been creeping your social media, and you make it easy to fall in love with you. I feel like the way that they fall in love might start with a very strong physical situation. So let's ask Spirit here about, are they going to express these feelings to pile number 1, please? Will there be a point in time in the future of this connection where they are going to express these feelings to pile number 1? We have the King of Cups. The Page of Swords. We do have the Hermit coming out as well. We'll put him in the upright, but he didn't want to come out that way. 5 of Swords, the Strength, and the 3 of Cups. Back of the deck is the Star. I feel like they're too vulnerable to say it right this moment, if I'm honest with you. I feel like it's part of the plan. It's like they're waiting for the perfect opportunity, but it does feel like they're waiting. Again, you could be stuck in like a friends with benefits situation, or it's like very blurred lines when it comes to this friendship. And I'm using the term friendship very, very loosely in this situation. You are someone that's entirely different, and you are sort of the inspiration that major change comes from. That's what it feels like, but it is testing their strength in this moment, and I feel like conflict is in the way of them really expressing themselves in an honest way. I think they're going to take a passive approach in being honest here when it comes to clarity. I think they might be hoping that, it's like, even though they feel called to be honest, I think they're kind of hoping that the honesty will come from you first. But we all hope that. Here's the 10 of Swords. Yeah. So Spirit's asking us to really, they're saying that he or she needs to adjust their expectations as well, about putting all of that expectation on you to be the force to bring clarity into the situation. But they're also asking you to adjust your expectations, that this person will be able to clarify their feelings, at least not in the next chapter, which is the next couple of months of this connection. Let's get a charm bowl for pile number 1, please. The last thought they had about pile 1 in the bowl. Oh, they're thinking about the unfinished cycles here. And for some time, I feel like this has been a recurring thought here. They were thinking about taking a risk. They were perhaps having a very physical thought about you as well, very sort of fantasy-driven thought about you too. But they were thinking about attachments and the unknown, not sure, not knowing when, how, or if they're going to be able to take the leap of faith that they need to take here. But they can't seem to let it go. In the bowl today, we have X, M, and Q. We have Made with Love. I do think of children. We have I Love My Cat. I think of loyalty. We have the wrench in our plans when it comes to clarity and the hopes that we have for clarity. Because of a sense of self-sabotage, we have the fear of loss And then we do have the giant dolphin, and that's the Three of Cups for me. That's joy, somebody who thinks that you are very different. Also something regarding your laugh or the way that you make them feel inside. Pile number 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. Drop your comment below for your chance to win a reading with me, and be sure to hit your notification bell, your like button, your share button. It helps me to bring you more content, and it helps me to notify you if you're chosen the winner of the free tarot reading. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading, and that link is below, and I do update that shop daily, so keep checking back. But I hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hello, pile number 1, you were drawn to the white stone. You were also drawn to the Two of Cups, and this is your reading. How does the person on your mind truly feel, and are they going to tell you how they feel as well? And the Two of Cups is all about new relationships that are blooming, somebody who perhaps wants to be in a relationship with you. You can see that the masculine is almost trying to pour his cup, or maybe show her what is in his cup as well, and she's leaning in to see. So this could be a sign of what's to come, of wanting to show you how they truly feel, wanting to show you that they want to be in a relationship, maybe even asking you to be in a relationship as well. So pile number 2, how do they truly feel in this moment? And when we come closer to the end of your reading, we're going to see if they're going to declare these feelings, if they're going to tell you how they truly feel. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is the Alice in Wonderland Tarot that I'm using for you today. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Judgment. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. Back of the deck is the Two of Swords. And they're showing me the Justice and the Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness. So let's clarify as we go forward here. You know, I feel like this person already, they have a tendency to be a bit of a tire kicker. Like they have a tendency to really hold off their truth, and that's kind of come back to bite them in the past as well. This person, they want to clarify how they feel about you. I feel like they're very sensitive though, and I feel like criticism of any kind, maybe past pains, past rejections, really hit home and really hit close to home. So it's like they are afraid to make the decision and to really jump on the truth here of the situation. Like even here, there's the King of Hearts, who is more of a meek character in that story, holding on to that big gavel. So it's like it's easier for them to maintain what's happening in your connection than it is for them to actually make a proclamation here. And to be honest with you, I feel like they have nothing to worry about. I feel like you actually want to be in a relationship with this person. So I don't think they have anything to really be concerned about. I feel like sometimes this person stutters or like they fall over their words, or they trip over their words, or it's hard for them to express themselves. It's like they feel like they butcher it, literally. We have the King of Pentacles. And yeah, I feel like they have so much to offer. It's like the King of Pentacles showing up twice here. They could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but I've just sent somebody who is they have so much going for them in so many different areas of their life, and they don't see that inside of themselves. They could be very shy too. It's like a quiet person. Here's the Eight of Wands. But there's like this pressure building inside of them for more. They want to be in a relationship with you, pal, too. That is what they want. Three of Wands, 10 of Wands, and they've been carrying it around with them, all of these inspirations about you, all of these ideas. And the job of the Judgment is to get us to a brand new day, is to find the solutions to our own realities, which aren't really the truth. They're just subjective, based on our fears, based on our worries, based on our opinions of ourselves. And again, I feel like this person's used to hiding themselves, and they shouldn't be, because they feel they have a lot to offer. I feel like this person wants a physical relationship with you too, but that's secondary to the emotion. That's going to be icing on the cake. The Tower. And the Temperance. And that's what's made them hold back up to this point. They've been waiting. Sometimes it's like they are trying to get information out of you. It's like they're trying to figure you out, because that will give them a little bit more confidence. It's like that's the clarity that they're waiting for. Here's the Ace of Swords. There's the Devil. And in this case, I feel like their insecurity comes from their physical selves. Like their insecurity is how they feel about themselves, whether or not they think they have a lot to offer, worried about their looks, things of that nature. Now, of course, the Devil, the Tower, all of this can represent attachments in the practical realm. It can represent upheaval in the practical realm, other attachments, of course. But this feels secondary to me in this reading, because it's not part of my answer, it's part of my supports. And I feel like they want to tell you how they feel. There's a desire for the Six of Swords. There's a desire for transition into clarity and more conversations. And they've been taking their time. They're late for all of this. They're late for the very important date with you, literally, in this situation. It's like they just want a chance. And I hate to say it in this way, but it almost feels like they follow you around, or they don't want to be like that puppy dog that follows you around, but they feel like they are sometimes. But they just want a chance. But I feel like they're too afraid to really express that they really want this chance. How do they truly feel, please, about pile number 2? The Flame Tree, the start of something new. And there's an emphasis on the death cycle with the 13 of the 10 and the 3. An emphasis on brand new energies and not being able to take it back. If I express myself, I can't take it back. If I show you how I feel, I can't take it back. But there's an emphasis on wanting to initiate new information from you. How are you feeling about them? Purification through fire. And they dream of this. They dream. Here's the dream. So they have fantasies about a physical relationship with you. And in that fantasy, that's how they clarify how they feel. There's a moment of clarity. There's a fantasy of having this moment of outburst, this moment of clarity, and it feels very passionate. And that's how they do it. Again, they could be waiting for that perfect opportunity to present itself, or for your information to come forward so that opportunity, that fantasy, has a chance to present itself. How do they truly feel about pile 2, please? They want to surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. And big picture thinking, visionary, inspired ideas. The Cosmic Heart, potency, devotion, and making your life a moving prayer. To be honest with you, I feel like this person is like commitment material. I feel like they are a good person. Because even though they have this desire to be with you intimately, even though the bigger idea, the bigger concept is this initiation into a relationship, that's what starts the whole thing in motion. And they've got these ideas, this vision of what could happen within this opportunity. I feel like they would be happy to commit to you given time and exploration here, because you represent so much. You represent abundance manifested. And I feel like the two of you would look really, really good together as well. I just saw birth as a portal coming through. How do they truly feel, please? I don't want to be with anyone else. It's like, you are the one for me. I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge in association with this connection. This whole twin flame stuff sometimes scares me. A very practical person, I feel. It could be Capricorn energy. I've been manifesting our connection. I also feel like they're really kind of like a hard worker. They could even do something very physical with their hands, or like work in the earthly realm in some way. Don't focus on who wants me, because I want you. And I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it. So this person definitely wants to see you as a part of that future, Pao too. Let's get a couple of more message cards before we take a look to see if they are going to express this truth to you in the future. Soulmates, is that what this is? I am addicted to you. We also have forgive me coming out with that card. Like an obsession energy. We're not on the same level. I do not deserve you. You are so attractive to me. I want you so badly. But I'm afraid I've already lost you. Again, they may have kind of had these cycles before where they act in a pattern and they tend to delay. Sometimes we delay so long that the opportunity doesn't present itself anymore. I would have a family with you. Back of the deck says, can we please start over on the back of that deck? So let's ask Spirit about this future of this connection. Is this person going to express themselves and express these feelings to pile number 2, please? We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the 8 of Wands. We have the 3 of Cups. I just saw the 5 of Swords that I wanted to come out with the 3 of Cups, but I feel like that's the hurdle they're trying to fight through. This could be a friendship in the present moment. Ace of Wands. They are so inspired to do this. They really are inspired to do this. And there's a strong momentum that's propelling them forward. It's like they're trying to look like a loyal person. And again, they take their time. That's the issue with this person. The inspiration for them to change is here. Spirit says they're just waiting for confidence. I feel like they are going to express themselves. And the truth is, it's like it's not so much an expression that's going to come forward. I feel like they're going to get caught for their feelings. You might call them out on it. They're going to get caught for their feelings somehow. And that's how the clarity comes out. And it initiates a brand new opportunity and you get to decide where you want to take it from there. But it feels like they get caught for their feelings more so than they just blurt it out or that they express it. You could call them out on it, or you could ask for clarification because they are speaking about a conversation that's going to happen here that has the potential in this conversation to inspire major growth if we choose to take it in that direction. So I do feel like you will get clarity. I feel like this person will get called out for their feelings and they're not going to deny it. Let's get a charm bowl for pile number 2, please. The last thought they had about pile number 2. Oh, here's the Queen of Wands with the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. The last thought they had was this, a really fiery thought about inspiration towards change and how they've been keeping you waiting. There's a lot of intimidation that I feel like coming through though. These thoughts were also surrounding whether or not you would walk away or whether or not you're going to get tired of the delay in this situation. A lot of Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in the bowl today. Okay, we have the Sun rune. It is in the reversal, so they're speaking here about keeping your head high and following the sun. Maybe some delays in gratification or delays in clarity that come in, but I still feel like they are going to take that leap of faith. There is the squirrel out on the limb. Here's the beautiful Empress shell standing upright. She's on her side in the bowl, but this is all about your abundance. We have Hello Kitty. We have a divine mercy. So like taking mercy upon someone and kind of offering them the solution, maybe by calling them out or asking them about their feelings. We also have here the turkey wishbone with the rose, so the rose of empowerment. And the turkey wishbone, it's like somebody whose wish is granted, but when I think of the turkey, I think of somebody who's not behaving in a smart way. It's like they're behaving stupidly by hiding themselves away, but still a wish granted. Pile number 3, that's what or pile number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates. Drop your comment below for your chance to win a free reading. Be sure to hit your notification bell, your share button, your like button as well. There's also a link below for a private reading from Etsy. And I do update that shop daily, so keep checking back. And I hope you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 3. You were drawn to the green heart. You were also drawn to the Emperor, and this is your reading. The person on your mind, how are they truly feeling about you, and are they going to tell you how they feel? Now, the Emperor energy here often takes a passive approach. He's already sort of arrived on his throne. This person is all armored up, though, so they could be prepared to take action just like a knight would, even though they may be in an emperor's position in this moment. There's a lot of Aries energy with this person as well. And this could really highlight how they feel about the connection, the approach that they take. They could have been sort of the type of person that takes a very passionate approach at the beginning of connections, takes on a leadership approach perhaps, and hopefully in the future of this connection. He just gives a lot of authority too. Sometimes he can feel like a boss. He can feel like somebody who's a little bit older than us, who's supposed to have it all together. On the floor, though, for you, pile 3, the very first card, Tower energy coming out. How do they truly feel, please? We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Hermit. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. Truthfully, I say this guy, but this person, it could be any type of energy. It can be masculine, feminine. It's all about energy. The Emperor does sometimes present as masculine energy, but that's okay. Here's the Six of Swords, and there's the Seven of Cups. There is a real sense of like fatherhood energy surrounding this person. Now, I'm hearing the term daddy, but that could just be in reference to their age or how they look. They could be a little bit older than you in this moment, and they have kept in the background because they feel like they have to tread softly here when it comes to their attraction. They have it, and it's like it has the potential to be very, I don't want to use a term like destructive, but the truth is that it has the potential to in the very least create upheaval for them, to create major change for them. And they're a little bit guarded against change in this factor, in this period of life. I feel like this person has a sense that you like them as well. I feel like they have kind of done some discovery work, or they're talking about detective skills being used. And it may not even be any type of skill that they're applying other than just observation, but they have this sense that you have this feeling for them as well. They're talking about loyalty being a factor. A lot of Virgo energy coming through here too. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, lots of Aries energy here. And you'll notice with the Knight of Wands, it's the Black Panther who's normally in the background just watching and gazing, and yet in the palm of his hand is the lightning bolt. And we started with the Tower energy. Because this is passion, this is desire, this is an impulse control. Somebody who just wants to take action, but maybe they're armored up because they feel like they have to defend something, defend themselves. We have the Hanged Man and the Ace of Cups. It feels like as though they hesitate, but the truth is that being able to take on the challenge, or being able to really go after what they want here, could bring them a lot of new opportunities towards love and towards opening up their heart and not feeling so resistant to change or protective. But they do feel like they have a lot to lose, and that does sort of anchor them, or has anchored them in the past. I feel like for a long time they tried to feel blind to the signs. They tried to ignore the feeling that they had inside of them. They've tried to dismiss it. We have the Strength, Leo energy. They've tried to tame their desires, I just heard as well. Because they feel like their position is a challenging one, or it's a unique position where they feel like there's a lot of practical steps that have to be taken into account, or careful handling. They have to tread softly. They keep showing me the moccasins on the bottom of the baby's feet. Here's the Three of Cups. But they want to. It's like they still want to take action. They want to have fun with you. You're like a breath of fresh air. And you represent youth, and your laughter is like ringing through their ears, and like you represent levity and abundance and youth and friendship and having fun and going out. And I feel like the Emperor, as I said, they've arrived in a place. They've kind of worked hard to get to the place where they've arrived. But sometimes we'll arrive at our destination and we'll be really disappointed in the trip. And I feel like they just want to take a risk and take a chance. Ultimately, I feel like that's kind of where they wish they could take this, is just taking a risk or taking a chance here. But they're afraid to look bad. They're afraid to take their masks off. But they think about you all the time. It all stays up in the crown. They watch you all the time. And the more they watch you, the more they want you, and the more obsessed they become over the situation. And the more that this creates the obsession, the more that it's pushing against the obstacles, like it's trying to create solutions for them. But only they can create solutions to what they want here. I do feel, again, I feel like they feel the mutual connection between the two of you. I think you feel it too. Or you wouldn't be attracted to this reading. I think that they're absolutely right about how you're feeling at this moment. You're a lot of fun. They feel like they have a lot to lose. We have the Void. Stop, embrace winter in the great cosmic womb. And I can't deny, I'm getting a sense that this person, again, could be older than you. And I just heard like midlife energy, like a midlife crisis, or somebody who is in a point in their life where they are really evaluating what they've built up to this point. Share your song, frequency of sound and diving deep. The Whale and Orca Elders. Now, the truth is that there's a killer whale here, and then there's this great big blue whale or humpback. And they're speaking here about taking a deep dive with my feelings. The whale has to come up to the surface to express itself, or it will drown in that emotion. But there's so much danger associated with it. We have here, but you've got the love. It says codependency and boundaries. Hadarian energy. Back of the deck says physical and emotional healing and deep cellular healing, which is available to them if they are willing to face the truth of how they feel. Because even though we start with the Tower, which can feel so destructive, it's very liberating. It's very enlightening. It speaks about what we put our energy into, the towers that we build with effort, and sometimes those towers are not as satisfying as we want them to be. And if we burn them down, we can start from square one. We can start fresh with a new approach, a new perspective. But that does require surrendering, almost in a trust fall, to change, to healing, to growth. So I feel like the feelings here are very, very mutual, but they are concerned about boundaries, and that is affecting the momentum of the future. How do they truly feel, please, right now? We have a certain attachment. It says letting go of restrictions and fear. That's the work that they're being called to do in the present moment, is letting go of restrictions and fear. Moonlight, travel, romance, and potential. But we have the Tree of Life on the back. Fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings. Now, whenever I see the Tree of Life, I do think about commitment cycles. So again, we can't deny that there are some of the obstacles here could be something very physical, very practical. If this is connected to the work realm, they could be concerned about their position or other people's opinions in that realm as well. How do they truly feel, please, in this moment towards pile number 3? We have maybe. It's like they're weighing their options, weighing the opportunity, weighing the obstacles. It says here, you are right. Ace of Wands coming out with that card. So the Ace of Wands is all about new inspirations, and we follow that inspiration. It's like a fuse that gets lit. But if we don't add elements of air, which is the clarity and the truth, elements of earth, it doesn't get moving. You are so beautiful. What do you need me for? I believe that came out in pile number 1 actually as well. It says, I'm sorry. They wish that they could be more selfish when it comes to this connection. It's like the Knight of Wands. And there's a aspect of them feeling selfish because of the connection. I think we should slow down. They're speaking about happiness in their foundations that are a priority in this moment. Let's get a few more here. I think we should see other people. And I do feel like there could be other energies around. There could be third-party situations here. Please take that as it resonates to your situation, because I'm reading for the collective. I am trying to manifest you. I am coming. Trust me. But it requires them to have faith and trust in themselves. You make me want to do bad things. And then we have love me. Because I feel like, again, the motivation may feel very physical and very sexual, but this person is lonely, to be honest with you, in the emotional sense. It's like they actually have a deficit when it comes to love, and that's why they're highlighting here the Ace of Cups. And surrendering to the Tower is actually surrendering to more self-love, because they don't make decisions based necessarily on their highest good, just maybe on their highest comfort level. I'm too afraid to, sorry, my throat is closing now. Interestingly enough, with this card, I'm too afraid to talk, and my throat won't open up to say that. I'm too afraid to talk to you on the back of that deck. How do they truly feel, please, about pile number 3? I'm scared of how I feel. So we have patience coming out, exercising their patience. The Emperor has learned to have a lot of patience to achieve what they want. I'm scared of unavoidable change connected to this situation. My feelings for you have to be kept a secret. But I'm thirsty. Oh my goodness. This also came out with hell hath no fury like a woman's scorn. So they're concerned about your scorn or the scorn of another person. Somehow I am going to make this happen. And the clarity has been a blessing and a curse. Back of the deck says, I'm playing the waiting game right now. So let's ask Spirit specifically, will they be able to express these feelings to pile number 3 in the future of this connection? Are they going to be honest and express how they truly feel when it comes to this connection? We do have the Knight of Swords coming out here. The Knight of Cups. Along with the Eight of Wands. We have here the Nine of Pentacles. Can we clarify that Nine of Pentacles, please? It's interesting. Okay, so pile 3. Now, for someone watching, they're actually highlighting divorce or like breakups, things of that nature that could be a part of the solutions here, or part of the breakdown, for instance, with the Tower. That's just an aside message. The Lovers in general is a card of choice and decision, and in the upright it does speak about looking at everything from every angle, so that means we have all of the information, and in this case the Lovers is reversed. But I do feel like this person is going to try to express how they feel through the offerings that they give you. Now this could be physically like in the physical department, in the sexual department, but also like just almost honestly I feel like gifts, or like the way that they treat you, if this is in relation to the work realm especially. But they're speaking about the way that they offer you things. So there could be gifts coming your way, or just little thoughtful things that they do for you. That's their way of expressing themselves emotionally. I feel like this person doesn't really know how, or doesn't have the language or the vocabulary to come out and vocally say, hey, this is how I'm feeling, because they are very guarded. And that could just be like the house that built them, for instance. Like the Emperor is all armored up, despite the fact that he should have arrived at this point. But this person, the attraction is going to be evident because of the way that they treat you, the things that they offer you, even in the way that they speak to you. They're going to be kind and like maybe even offering compliments. But I honestly feel like there's something physical they may give you, as even if it's just a small token, it speaks volumes. Even if it's small, something that they give you, even if it's consideration, in their mind, it speaks volumes to like a clarity over how they feel. Without actually saying it, they're trying to say it. Now, again, this could just be a habit of how this person expresses themselves emotionally in all of their connections. But I still feel you're going to get the hint, or you're going to get the picture of how they feel. They are easily distracted by you. And I think that, again, there's a sense of them really prioritizing how you look, or like really making a big show out of something when it comes to how you present yourself, maybe even in a professional aspect. Especially if they're in a position of power, they may offer you some type of promotion, for instance, and that's not for everyone. That'll be very specific to somebody watching, but they're going to show you how they feel and tell you how they feel without actually vocalizing it through the actions that they take with you in the future, because they're just going to be very considerate and very giving to you in the future as well. So I think you're going to be able to clarify how the two of you feel, or there won't be as much confusion or question in your mind coming into the near future. And Spirit says this actually might even happen within the next 6 months or so. Oops. In the bowl, the last thought this person had, please, of pile number 3. Out of the bowl, we have the Lovers. Again, choices to be made potentially between parties. They could have had some physical thoughts about you as well, because they feel like there's like a lot of unfinished business that they have to take care of, and some to-do lists that they have to take care of. They feel like there's a lot of lack of clarity here because they don't feel ready to take the risk yet. It's like they're holding back, but it is getting tiring for them to hold back. They do want to express the attraction that they have for you. We have this shovel. I think of karmic trenches. It has to do with loyalty here. We do have some type of news on the way, but it's like the news that they bring forward is still perhaps, it doesn't come in a completely clarifying way. I don't think that they express their undying love or undying devotion. I feel like they just show you how they feel by being very generous with you in the future. We also have here the monkey. So monkey's on my back. I do think of children as well, and the fear of the unknown. Listening to our intuition with the crescent moon, and we do have the gray whale. So Virgo energy, expressing ourselves. But this person struggles with expressing themselves because they feel like they don't know how to move forward at this time. Pile number 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates. If it does, drop your comment below for your chance to win a free reading with me, and be sure to hit your notification bell. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to, and I do update that shop daily, so keep checking back. But I hope you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day.